All right, everybody. Sweet. We're going to go ahead and get started. For those of you watching, it's great to have you on. For those of you who are watching the recording of this, it's awesome that you took the time to do that as well. So, as you guys know, me and Rachel actually reward whoever gets on these trainings for getting on because we really know it's important, and those who go up are the ones that show up. So, we're going to get started on this training, and this one's really important. It's actually, I want to talk about your why. And that's why you're doing the business, because in network marketing, one of the most powerful tools you have in your toolbox is knowing why it is that you're doing your network marketing business. And one of the best things you can do is really get to the bottom of that why. And one of the big things that I've really noticed with a lot of distributors, some of our top leaders, some of our, a lot of our personally enrolled, different people like that, just network marketing wide have really confused what the why is versus what the what is. And when you ask a distributor why they're doing the business, a lot of them will tell you, it's to make extra income, or it's to be stay-at-home families, or to retire the husband, or anywhere along those lines to have some money to fix their cars. Whatever it may be, they're going to come up with a thousand reasons of what they're doing the business for. Now, one of the things you want to do, not only for yourself but for your new distributors or your potentials, is figure out why they're doing the business. So one of the most simple ways to do this is when you're talking to them, ask them why they joined the business, and they're going to tell you what most of the time that they joined the business for. And whether it's retiring or more money, ask them why they want more money or why they want to retire, and really get to the bottom of it, because what they're going to keep on doing, and usually, and I've done this 1,000 times, so I don't, okay, that's maybe a couple hundred times, but what people usually do is they go ahead and they keep on telling you what they want out of the business over and over and over, and all you have to keep asking is why. For every answer they give you, so I'll give you an example. If I were to say, I joined at work because I want to make more money, you could ask me why, and I'd say, well, I want to be able to pay for things and go on vacations and this and that. That's still what? Just ask me why I want to do that. And I would say something along the lines of, well, I don't really get to go on a lot of vacations with my family, and I've worked most of my life, almost every single day, and blah, blah, blah. I can go down that whole trail with you guys, but I don't want to waste your time with that. Basically, you could go right off of that. Once you get to the point where they tell you why it is, you want to get into the feeling of that. So you would ask me, what does that feel like? What does it feel like to keep working your whole life away while your family's living on without you? Or what does it feel like when you don't get to go on these vacations and provide that for your family? And if I tell you that it sucks or this and that, you want to ask me what sucks feels like, because you want to get the actual feeling behind it, whether it's empathy or disappointment or sadness or grief or failure or anything like that. Failure's a thing, so you'd want to see what failure feels like. But once you find out the feeling behind that why, that's the why. That's why they're doing the business. Not what, but why. And the why is the feeling behind it when you say, I want to make extra money. Why do you feel like you need extra money? Because it's not just because you want to pay your bills and things. It's because maybe in the past you weren't able to pay a bill. And that feeling made you feel probably worthless, or maybe it felt like you weren't good enough, or that you're never going to be good enough, or you were stressed, or you couldn't provide. Those types of feelings, and that's what you want to grasp onto, because when somebody's doing this business, it's really easy to quit the business if you don't know why you're even doing it. You can know what you want out of it, but it's not going to motivate you enough to do something different than what you've always done. And so you're probably going to quit. You're probably going to run back to whatever it was you were doing, or just keep doing your day job and call that good enough and say this is how life is supposed to be for me and my family. Well, it's not. You can actually do something different if you choose to. You just need to know why you want to do it. So really, for most of you on here, I want you to do, not most of you, all of you on here, I want you to do some homework. I want you guys to get out a piece of paper, because it's a lot easier when you have somebody who knows what they're doing to get on the phone with you and dig your why out of you. But it's really easy to do by yourself as well, as long as you keep pushing yourself. Now, what you do is you take the piece of paper and you write out on the very top why you're doing the business. And I can guarantee you your first response is going to be for the money, for this, for that. And if it's not, make it. Make it about what you want in the business. Put the what down there. That's what you want. Retirement, money, health, all that good stuff, okay? Write what you want, and then at the end of that sentence, put a period, because you have to end it with the right punctuation, right? Or exclamation if it's exciting. And then write the word why and put a question mark. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to go down to the next line. And you're going to answer the question. Why do you want that? And then at the end of that sentence, exclamation, period, I don't care what you use, you're going to write the word why again. And you're going to continue to do this until you finally reach a feeling other than sitting here talking like I am to you, where there's not really a determinable feeling that you could guess that I'm having right now, other than teaching you guys. So I don't care if you get sad. I don't care if you get angry. I don't care if you rip the paper up and have to do it again. I want you to feel something. And feeling something isn't just saying, ooh, I'm angry about that. No, it's feeling that anger. I want your skin to get heated, or I want your skin to get clammy and you get sad, or along those lines of feelings, because you actually have to feel your why. And once you get that feeling, if you're not feeling like it's quite there, you write the word why one more time and you answer that question again. And that should put you right where you need to be. But if you're feeling like you're there and you're just either just so motivated because you're so mad, or maybe you're so sad and sick of it and fed up with how life's been and you want something different, that's what you hold on to. You hold on to that feeling, because that feeling is what makes you successful. That feeling is what gets all those damn excuses out of the way. It's what takes you to the next level in your business. It's what tells all your friends and family who have never done network marketing, that are telling you it's not going to work. Who the hell are they? They're not professionals in network marketing. They haven't done it. Why the hell would you listen to that? So that's why you want your whys. When those roadblocks pop up in front of you, you can either blast through them, push them out of the way, run under them, around them, and over them, jump them. I don't care. Whatever you got to do to get past them, you're going to get past them, because you know why the hell you're doing it. You're doing this for you, because I'll tell you one thing, and I tell everybody I talk to about this. Your why is your pathway to your dreams. Nobody else, and excuse my language, but nobody else gives a flying hell about what you want out of this business. They just don't. Now, of course, Rachel and I want you to get there, but we don't really care what the want is. We care what your why is. We want to know why you're doing it, because that's what the feeling is behind it. That's what we can connect with. We can't connect with the thought of what you want. It's literally impossible. You may say, I want more money. I'm like, oh yeah, I want more money. That'd be cool. But that's just I'm just saying that. You know what I mean? But if you're like, I want more money because it would be able to afford my family more freedom of time together. We get to spend everlasting moments with our daughter and our sons, or our family, or whoever it may be, or our dog for some of you. And I can connect with that. I can say, I know exactly how you feel, because I've been there myself. And the other key to that is, all those people watching you standing on the fence waiting to join your business are waiting to connect with how you're feeling as well. They want to know that you're on the same page, and that what you're doing to work and change in your life is going to work for them too. And what better way to have them jump in and say, I can connect with that, than actually jumping on board with you and figuring out that that's what they can connect with, and that they have the same exact reason for joining the business as you do, but maybe what they want is completely different. So it's really hard to connect with a what, because not everybody wants the same thing. But the reason you're going for that what is very easy to connect to, because everybody goes through life experiences. I don't care if you're 18, if you're 50, if you're 60, 70, 30, 20, doesn't matter. You've had life experience. I don't know if you guys have gone and seen this new movie called Inside Out, but it was pretty damn inspiring for a kid's movie. Just to give somebody that haven't watched it kind of the general knowledge behind it, it goes into the head of this little baby when she's born, and there's only one feeling standing in the head, and it's all just a white blur, and there's nothing in there except for this feeling, and her name's Joy. And that's the feeling. It's joy, because that's all a baby feels when it comes out of the womb and it's into life. It's just super happy. But then all of a sudden sadness shows up, and anger and worry and all these other feelings show up, and they're all in there wanting to do their own thing. But I can tell you one thing, that's what people connect with, because they don't connect with the rest of it. It's all about the feelings, and people can connect with that, and they really connect with you on a soul level, and you can build that connection with anybody you want. I can definitely vouch for that, because there's been times, and even with some of our personally enrolled, and they can vouch for it, and they can post about it if they want to, but there's been times where they've only talked to Rachel for so long, and I get on the phone with them, and it's the first time they've ever talked to me, and all of a sudden they're bawling their eyes out on the phone. Not because I'm mean, but because I connected with them in a way that they didn't expect. And that's what's really cool about that. That's what's cool about the why, and it's one of the most powerful tools in the toolbox in network marketing. And I don't know why most people kind of look over it and don't think it's a big deal. A lot of people are like, yeah, I know why I'm doing it, and they kind of hold on to that. But when you're talking to somebody about their business, if they sound kind of bland about it, and they're just like, yeah, you know, I'm trying. I got some potentials, but I'm kind of waiting on one. They're waiting to get paid, and I got a few others that are just kind of on the fence, and they're not really jumping into it. But, you know, I'll get there. Like, they don't, if they're saying that to you and in that tone, they don't know what their why is. They just don't. Either that, or they need to reevaluate what their why is, because it might not be what they thought. So I want you guys to do that homework. Get out that piece of paper. Write on the piece of paper what it is you want in this business, what you want for the future, and then ask yourself why. Answer it, then ask why. Answer it, ask why, until you get that feeling. And I mean feeling. And if you have trouble doing this and you can't get it to work for you, I want you guys to call me. My number's posted right on my Facebook. Evan Newkirk. Search me. I'm not the black guy. Search my search my about section, and my phone number is on there, 385-208-7854. You can text me. I prefer text first so I can set up a call time with you in case I'm busy. It won't be tomorrow, okay? That's our family day. But I'll get a hold of you guys, and I can help you guys with this. I can assist you in finding what your why really is, and I promise you we'll get to the bottom of it in a 15-minute phone call. Maybe half hour if you're really stubborn, but we'll get to it. It's one of the most important tools, and the reason why it's not only going to fast forward. It's not going to propel you in your business like you've never seen before, but it's going to give you a tool to propel everybody you're signing into your business faster than you would expect them to ever propel as well. So let's figure out what our why is, and when you find out what your why is, I want you guys to go post it in the groups, because there's a lot of people that aren't on these webinars. They're either, out with Rachel right now at a movie, chilling out. That's super hilarious. I think it's that one with Channing Tatum half naked or something. But they made T-shirts. It was great. But they're either out at movies or they're out at dinner or they're working their jobs or this and that, and they're making excuses right now. There's 15 of you on here right now. 15. Okay? Usually we're at like 30 to 36. Now there's 16. Somebody called their friend. I see it. But there's 16 of you on here. Just think of what the word and what the ripple effect's going to be if you go into our groups, on the elite groups or on your regular Facebook page. In fact, do it in both. You go onto these pages and you post why you're doing this business. I'm not talking about what. You can say what you want, but I want you to tell them why you want it. And I guarantee you, that you're going to get more comments and likes on that than you thought you would. And you're going to bring people into your business that you had no idea were watching you, because they're finally going to be able to connect with you, and they're going to jump off that fence into your yard. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about when I say jumping off that fence into your yard, the figure of I have potentials, but they're standing on the fence is a real term. And me and Mike Pacello talked about it on a team call, and I just want to touch on it real quick. A lot of people tell me I have all these potentials, and sorry, when I think I look down, there's nothing over there, I promise. But a lot of people tell me I have all these potentials, but nobody's signing, or nobody's making a move, or this and that. Well, we can talk about the potentials you have, and I can tell you what you can say or this and that so that you kind of give them that little push or shove or the motivation, not motivation, but inspiration to actually make a move and join the business or become a customer. But ultimately, the best way to get people to join your business and get a lot of people to join it really fast is to keep putting people on the fence. Because there's people standing on your fence. They're on social media, on your social media fence. There's people joining from, your neighbors watching you doing what you're doing. All of a sudden you're staying home every day and you never go to a job, yet you have all these fancy cars and I think you're turning into a drug dealer, but they're standing on your fence because they want to see what you're really doing. You have family and friends. Those are the biggest ones. They're the longest fence standers I've ever seen. But the idea is, you have a 16-foot fence. You can probably fit 8 people on that, right? So now you want to put 16 people on that 16-foot fence because that's going to get so crowded that people are either going to fall into your yard or they're going to fall out. You can't control what way they fall. But what you can control is how many people are standing on that fence at any given time. And I guarantee you the more you get on there, the more likely they're going to be falling off and more likely into your yard. Because everybody wants to fall the same way as all their friends and family. So get more people. Just talk to people. Network. Meetup.com. That's a great one. Get on there. That's for people. I always laugh and tell Rachel, that site's either for network marketers or people who don't have any friends. So, I guess I don't have any friends, but it's cool. No, we get on that site because we like to network market, but we also like to build friendships. We get on that site and we have our own group we host. It's 20s and 30s normal couples, and we have them all come hang out. We do different things: murder mysteries, paint nights, wine nights, laser tag, paintballing, all kinds of fun things. And we don't talk about our business. And we'll talk about this in the webinar right after this for the new DT training. But we don't talk about our business unless they ask, and then if they do, it's really brief because we're there to make a friendship, not a sell. We're not selling. So I don't want to take this on any further. It's been about 18 minutes so far. We want to keep these down to 20, 25 minutes. So if you guys have questions on how to find your why, get inside the Newbie Ruby group or the Destination Double Diamond, whichever one you're in, or the person role, wherever you want to ask it, or just playing Facebook, and ask me. You can tag me or Rachel in it, and we'll help you out. Like I said, my number's on my Facebook. Text me first, don't call me, if you want to set up an appointment for me to help you find that why, and I'll help you do that gladly because that's one of the most important things you can do in your business. So it was really fun having you guys on here. If you hang out on the webinar, we'll start at 7:30. It's 7:16 my time now. At 7:30, that's in 14 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to bastard. I don't know how to do math. 14 minutes. 13 now. So in 13 minutes, we'll start the Newbie to Ruby webinar. I'm just going to keep this broadcast going. It's just going to be quiet in here for a little bit, maybe unless Claire's streaming, but that's cool. So we'll see you guys in 13 minutes, okay? Awesome. Thanks. Oh, by the way, before you guys all run off, I almost totally forgot. The key word for today is energy. So if you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you're going to go to eliteprize.com. That's ELITEPRIZE.com. And that's eliteprize.com. And then you're going to fill out all the information on there, have some questions for you, and you're going to type energy as the keyword, and you're going to submit that form. That actually submits you to win a prize. So that's pretty cool. That's one of the things we're doing to, you know, inspire you guys to get on these webinars and really learn and change your business that way, because the ones who show up are the ones that go up. Rachel always says that. So the word is energy, eliteprize.com. Go enter that. Take about 13 minutes to do so, so when you get back on, I'm going to be here and I'll be talking to you guys, all right? So we'll see you in 13 minutes.
I'm gonna turn around, settle down, and I can't believe 16 has gone since past. Cause time running, never looking back. And I won't survive if I live this life this fast. I will go. Today's the day I'm gonna take things slow. You change my ways, but even now let go. Tell the ones I love what you need to know. I'm gonna turn around, settle down. In the hustle and grind, working 9 to 9, losing my mind, watching Father Time. It's the same old same, this morning shame, with only one day to ease my pain. Monday's just a bitch, Tuesday's such a fire, Wednesday's like watching dead flowers grow. Thursday ain't for shit, Friday's getting hotter, but on Saturday night, you know, we let it ride, and keep the drinks going, let it go, until the early morning, when on your table, we still give thanks and praise. God bless Saturday. They tell me I'm living the American dream, just working for one man. For 52 hours in a sandwich plant, sometimes I don't understand. This morning's just a bitch, Tuesday's such a flower, Wednesday's like we're watching dead flowers grow. Thursday ain't for shit, Friday's getting hotter, but on Saturday night, you know what, we let it go. And keep the trains going, let it roll, until the early morning, we're on the table, we still give thanks and praise. God bless Saturday. Keep the drinks on and let it roll until the early morning. We're on the table, we still give thanks and praise. God bless Saturday. God bless Saturday. God bless Saturday. God bless Saturday. Like a deer in headlights, I stood frozen in my tracks. In the weight of the news, it nearly broke my back. It was late September, and I remember oh so well. Put a rose in the Bible and placed it upon my shelf. Now when the rains falls, wish I didn't know about the things I never knew before. Now when the rains falls, wish I didn't know about the things I never knew before. Back then when we were 17, time was on our side. Holes in our jeans, a pocket full of dreams. The future was Friday night, and we were hanging out by the riverbed, singing my favorite songs. Laughing and drinking, smoking, smiling. Now those days are gone. When the rains fall, wish I didn't know now the things I never knew before. Now when the rains fall, wish I didn't know now the things I now know for sure. Ooh, yeah.
All right. What's up, everybody? We're going to get started on this new DT webinar. Just have to give me a second here so I can remember how to broadcast a slideshow. So I'll get that pulled up for us. Let's use the screen share. All right. Okay, bam. That should work. All right. Start the screen share here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Maybe. Helps if we start at the beginning. Alright, so we're going to play from the start here. So this will be sharing the screen hopefully, and now we're good to go. So this is the new distributor training. Actually, it's with Evan Newkirk. Rachel actually created it. We've gone over it. We kind of created it together. In the fact that I edited it. She's great at grammar, but hey, we're both ambassadors. It doesn't take a lot to get there, I guess. Huh? No, just kidding. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is for all new distributors. If we have anybody that's not a new distributor on here, this is going to be useful for you too, because if you're like me, and by that I mean we call ourselves veterans of VitWorks, the training's been changed a few different times. There's new things that have come out and things that are going to be helping you in your business by watching this training. We're going to go through some of the basics and things, and then we're going to go through some things that aren't in the training on the eSuite, and we'll just kind of get started on that. So we'll try and get this over with in 20 minutes so you can all get back to your families, eating food or whatever it is you guys do on a Wednesday night. So getting started on the business side, there's 11 things that we're going to be talking about. Facebook and social media. We're going to talk about the training that's offered to you parties, getting your 4 loyal customers, growing your network using the products, the eSuite help that's available, charting to Ruby, self-development books, blitzing tips, and then just regular tips as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So getting started on Facebook. Number one, you need to make a post about starting your business. Remember, money is in the mystery, so don't get on there and say, I joined It Works, this is everything we sell and all the prices and blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. You can get on there and you can go ahead and say, hey, I just joined It Works, I can't wait to, start this journey towards, or this adventure towards, friendships, fun, and freedom, something to that matter. Maybe post your wrap photos or something like that, before and afters, whatever it is you want to do with that, but always post a photo with it. Check out the first distributor posts in the elite group. So whether you're newbie to Ruby, most of you should be, or if you're in the Destination Double Diamond, you guys can get in there under photos, and then it's under albums, and there's the first DD post. That's what it's called, and it's actually got posts in there. You can still plagiarize, make them yours, and do the same thing, and use those posts for your first few posts, and It Works for the first few days. We recommend 2 to 3 posts a day, morning, afternoon, evening. Look for fun posts, post about income, passion, and then the benefits and stuff to post, okay, of It Works. So look for those kinds of posts. I'll give you some examples here in a little bit. You can also find those in that photo album there. You can also look in the elite groups under photos and albums. For example, photos. There's an album called Example Photos, and it's got a bunch of different photos that you can use along with your posts separately as well. Remember, most of all, for you new distributors, you're not a salesman. You didn't join this company to sell to people. Now, you are going to be selling some products, but that's because you're sharing the products. You're sharing the opportunity, not selling it to people, because people don't want to be sold to. They want to be assisted or, just brought up and inspired to change their lives and do something better for their health or their income or whatever it may be. People really want a real person, someone to represent what it looks like to be a distributor, so that they can follow that. So let's talk about branding. Branding your posts on Facebook, Twitter, we'll say social media for lack of having to say them all. But so branding yourself on social media, a lot of people think that means posting It Works stuff all over your page and making sure everybody knows you're in It Works the minute they get to your page or this and that. But it's really not. When we say branding yourself, we literally mean yourself, because you can get on there and find a million DTs, distributors, for DTs means distributors. You can get on and find a million distributors that all look about the same. They look super spammy, super It Worksy, and you know what? They're all one and the same as of that moment, because they're all just being spammy salesmen. But if you brand yourself, people are going to learn who you are, and they're going to learn to love you for who you are. They're going to come to you and remember you. When they think of It Works, you want them to think of you. So when we're branding, you're branding yourself, not It Works, yourself. So I'll give you some examples here. So this post, well, what are you waiting for? It's great. It's a great time to join the company, making the money you want. And it says, stop watching me make money and join the team. There's It Works Independent Distributor logo and a pile of cash. That right there, well, one, people probably know that's not your pile of cash. It's just a picture you're posting. So it's not really showing it. Are you really making money or are you not? Like, what's the deal here? So let's go ahead and show you what a branding post looks like. This is a branding post. I made an extra $220 in wrap cash on Saturday. I never left the house. I spent all day cleaning and doing laundry. Not only do I love that I can make money from home, but I love helping people feel great inside and out. Now notice they didn't say It Works. They didn't hashtag it or anything like that, because they want people to ask them. They want to say, hey, like, what are you doing to make that cash? They did say wrap cash, so obviously if somebody knows about It Works already, that might be something that's going to say, okay, it's wrap cash they're talking about there, It Works. They might still ask you, though, how the hell you're making $220 in one day. So that's a branding post, because you can see the money's real, that's your hand in the photo, that kind of thing. Okay, here's another example. Non-branding. People do not like this kind of post, okay? Get your sexy back. Some people might get offended. They'll be like, I never lost my sexy. But you know what? It's on some shirts and things. It's a slogan. It's great. It's just not in this use right here. It's not really a great post for this use. So we got some before and after photos on there. So third wrap, first wrap, 16 hours, 4 wraps, wrap for shorts, 6th and 5th wraps, wraps after 12 hours. It's just really confusing. I have to actually stop and focus a lot of time just to look at this photo and see what's on it. It's not something that's going to stop somebody from scrolling down past your post. Now this will stop somebody as they're scrolling down your newsfeed. They're going to be like, what the hell is that picture of? Oh my gosh, what is that they got on? And they're going to look at it and they're going to actually try and figure out what it is. So Rachel posting, getting my wrap on before a Christmas party. I love it that I can do this while getting ready. 45 minutes is all it takes. Elite wrapping and then wrap on. It's the hashtag she used. And you can see she had a bunch of comments on there. And then she's also, it's on her hair, on the wraps, everything in between. It also has a ton of likes. Now, yes, a lot of that's from It Works people, but a good majority of that is people who are not at work that just liked the post. So that's a great post, and it shows Rachel rapping, and it shows her using the product, so they know, hey, if she's using it, that means I could use it too. All right, next one. A non-branding post, okay? Who wants some greens? Full of all your fruit and veggies and helps you detox and alkalize. Fighting toxins plus boost your immune system. Greens anywhere and everywhere. That is like the infomercial of infomercials, okay? Nobody wants to stop and read that. They might see the greens in the picture and keep on scrolling. Now you can post something like this, and they're like, why do they have all the fruits and veggies? I say greens on the go. What is that? And they said, so do you know all these innate servings of fruits and veggies on the same amount of servings? They're in this sweet packet of greens. Mind blown. Thought so? Get your greens in your belly. That's what that person posted. Stephanie Elish, one of our great distributors. Now, you can look at this post, and this will stop somebody. They're going to be like, oh, is she cooking something? There's mystery to it. So they're going to actually stop and try to figure out what's going on there. This is another non-branded post. After just 3 wraps, amazing. Who else wants to buy a wrap? Message me. They're being really salesy right there. The picture's confusing. It's too flashy, and it's got way too many designs going on in it. This one would be a better use of it. I'm so excited for this mommy. She's happy to have her skin tightened, stretch marks reduced, and get her confidence back just in time for summer. This is why I love It Works, helping moms have that extra push to get where they want to go. I have 3 more wraps and would like to help 2 more mommies look this great also. Message me. So they're showing a before and after photo still. They didn't say It Works anywhere. They just said wraps, so people have some, mystery to get into and ask what it's all about, where this came from still. Non-branding. I'm going for my $10,000 bonus and getting closer and closer. I'm so excited. Who wants to join me? That's one we see more than you could ever guess. A better way of saying it, if I can dream, I can achieve. I'm going for this bonus, and I'm so excited to be doing this. I've never been so excited to wake up and put time into something I enjoy as much as this. If anyone else would love to join me, I promise you, you will love it like I do. Notice she didn't say, who wants to join me? She said, if anybody wants to. It shows that you're not being needy. You're like, if you want to join me, I'm here for you. I don't need you to join me to keep on going on my journey, but if you want to, I'll bring you up with me, and that's really important, okay? Another one, non-branding, friendship, fun, freedom, a bunch of diamonds and things, 99 to start. Like, that doesn't even look like It Works for one. I mean, they say it, that's what we do and It Works, and I love it. But it's kind of like, You could do something like this where it actually shows that you're having friends, fun, friendships, fun, and freedom. This is what friendships, fun, and freedom look like. I love to get to work with so many incredible people daily in my life. This is the kind of work I want to be a part of. Work and play feel the same. That's the hashtag she used. That's pretty cool. So you can actually see in that photo that instead of just showing a photo of some girls that you don't know who they are, she shows a photo of herself with all her friends. That's branding herself. Okay, so I hope you guys get something from those posts, and I'd love to see, if you guys have questions, post them in the group about that, or if you want to run some posts by people and ask, just post it in there and say, what do you guys think? And I'm sure you'll get plenty of great advice on that. So let's go into training. There's myitworkstraining.com. Now, I know the eSuite was down a little while ago when you logged into your workstation. Into eSuite, there's that training tab. I know that wasn't working for a little while for some people. So myitworkstraining.com, it's the same thing. You can actually access that website before you become a distributor and start doing training. So that's a really great tool. Another one you have is YouTube. This was mine and Rachel's go-to. When we first got in the business, our sponsor, she'd built most of her business off of Facebook. I'm not saying she wasn't there, but she wasn't, an expert or didn't have a whole lot of experience in the ways that me and Rachel were building our business. So we really reached out to, other leaders, her herself, and YouTube. YouTube was huge for us. We watched how to do parties, things like that. Rachel has a YouTube channel. You search channels, or you can just search Rachel Newkirk and then press channels, and there's a ton of trading videos that we spent quite a bit of time making that are really great that you can use as well. We do weekly team trainings for Utah teams. It's for local teams. If you're not local, feel free to drive down. If not, we do the webinars for you guys as well. But that's in Sandy, Utah, at the Jordan Commons Megaplex. She has it for Thursday, but it's actually on Saturdays now. So the big training's on the first Saturday of every single month. And then we do rap parties as well throughout the month. So that'll be a really great opportunity for you guys. You can look in the events tab inside the elite groups, and it'll actually show you what dates all of those are. There's the company calls, the corporate calls, every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday night. They put some of the It Works top leaders on those. They bring in special guests, different things like that, announcements, and all kinds of crazy fun stuff into these calls. Get on these calls. We actually downloaded it on our Facebook, so it's on where we like the Facebook page. All the calls are on there, and we have our phones or iPhones, if you know how to do it. you can set it up so it reminds you of all the calls as well, and that's pretty cool. So we get reminded, we dial in, and these are great calls to be on. Both the calls and events can be looked at by going to the elite groups under events, like I mentioned before. For the actual It Works company corporate events, you can go to myitworksevents.com. That's myitworksevents.com, and you see that right there under number 6. And that will actually show you local events in your area as well, like One Team One Missions. Let's talk about parties. This is how we make our money, right? So how to get your parties? Those friends who can't afford a wrap, ask to host a party and get a wrap free. And by this I mean, so a lot of people back in the day used to say, you had to have 4 guests or 5 guests and then you get your wrap free. Me and Rachel find it a lot easier just to tell somebody, invite your friends. Whoever wraps will give you $5 off for every friend that wraps. That way they know they're going to get a deal no matter what, because at least one of their friends are going to wrap. And hostesses love doing that because they get a cheaper wrap, if not free, and then all their friends come and have a great time too. So that's a really great way to do it. Message your friends and family. Text them, call them, whatever you have to do. To get the best results, though, try calling them, because people are a lot more real and can feel your passion and your emotions behind what you're trying to do when you call and actually speak with them verbally. They can hear it in your voice. Post about hosting a party on Facebook and trying it free. You can post something like that. Not all the time, because sometimes it can be a little salesy, or maybe find a way to make it not so salesy. But you can post and ask people. If you don't ask, you're never going to know. And I would rather know that somebody said no than sit and wonder for my whole future if they would have said yes. Customers having great results. Ask them to share those results with their friends and have a party for you. Me and Rachel contact our loyal customers almost every week, and I can tell you we have a few loyal customers that still throw us parties. And they bring their friends over and they let us, wrap them and sign them up as customers and distributors. And that doesn't only show that customers the potential for them to make money, but it's showing them there's potential for them to actually have a concrete business out of this, and that's pretty cool. So let's see here. What types of parties can you have? Really pay attention to this page, because there's several types of parties you can have. There's a spa party, okay? This is when we demo the entire facial line. Me and Rachel will get everybody over. If everybody's over 21, we'll usually have some wine or something that they can sip on, and we'll go through the whole skincare line. We'll use the cleanser to wash their makeup off. We'll put the exfoliating peel on them, which they do fall in love with the exfoliating peel. I haven't had anybody not like that yet. We'll put the facials on them. We'll do lifting lip and eye creams, and of course you'll do this in an order that works for you. We do the facial very last, and then we go ahead and we go through the party pad after they get the facials on, because they have to wear that for 45 minutes, so they still get to see all the other products. But we started out on a different kind of feel. It's more of a wine and facial type of night, and ladies love that thing. There's a regular wrap party, so you can get out there and do the regular wrap party. You get a hostess, or you are the hostess. You invite your friends, have them invite their friends, get everybody over, wrap them up, set them down, do the party pad, and give them samples. There's the sample it parties, okay? This is where you invite everybody over and you have samples of Profit, of greens, of the essential bars, or different Confiance, different little one Confiance, but the Confiance or Thermofits and other little supplements, things that they can sample out and try. And we've done this, and they've been successful in the past as well. And then there's online parties. Online parties are fantastic because nobody has to leave their home. Not even you. You can do it right from your home. You can do it while you're on the go on your phone. If you have a smartphone, it's a lot easier. And you can just sit there and invite all these people to the party. It's a lot easier if you get your other distributors or downlines in on it, or your uplines to help you out. And you invite a bunch of potentials to it. And you just go through posts. And me and Rachel actually have a group we put together. It's called Virtual Wrap Party Posts that you can actually get into if you just go online and request getting into the group. We'll add you to it. And you basically copy these posts into the page from the file section. Over a period of time, me and Rachel do 2 days for our parties. Some people do 1. It's totally up to you. But we post all these posts, and people just answer the questions. They can win prizes. People sign up as customers, distributors, whatever you can get out of it. They're really cool, and you can do as many as you want. So again, sorry, there's a spa party, wrap party, sample party, and online parties. Getting your 4 loyals. That is the most important thing you can do in your business. And if you can do it within the first 72 hours, you are going to be set for your business to get into Ruby, okay? So the first step to getting your 4 loyals, take a look at what products you now sell. Figure out your 5 closest friends and family and what product or products are going to best suit them. So look through the product catalog, think of 5 friends or family that are going to love some of these products, whether it's hair, skin, and nails, the exfoliating pill, the facials, the wraps, the refining gel, greens, fat fighter, Thermofit, whatever it is you think they're going to love, go talk to them about it. See what's going to best suit them and ask them to become a customer for you. Get in touch with them. You know they want to support you, okay? They're your family and friends. Don't use the loyal customer closing sentence. Explain a little bit. Be yourself with them and be short and direct with what loyal is. Tell them everything. Don't not tell them about the $50 cancellation if they decide to quit early or any of that, because they're going to be helping you out. They're your friends and family. So just be straight up with them. Set them down. Just be real with them. Don't be salesy. Don't read the party pad word for word. Just be you, and they'll love it. Being a loyal is trying one product a month for 3 months. There's no minimum product that it has to be. By doing this, you'll get my pricing on the product, and you'll not have to pay the membership fee at all. That's the way me and Rachel say it. Some people would say it like, being a loyal customer, you do it for 3 months, you purchase one product a month. If you decide to cancel before your auto ships are all done in the 3 months, it's a $50 charge. Like, that's scary. This last sentence is a perfect way to say it if you ever want to write that down or snap a picture or something. The second step to getting your 4 loyal customers, go find your close friends and family you feel would need a push to be one of your customers. This is outside that close circle, the ones that you know want to support you and just jump right on board. Go find your aunt, your uncle, your cousins, those people, and ask them and say, hey, you know, I'd really love for you to be a customer with me. I have these amazing products. This is what they've done for me. Do you mind if I just talk to you about them and show you what I got? No pressure, you know? That's a non-pressure type of statement. You're just asking if they'll take a look. Here's another way to say, you know, hey, Joanne, have you heard anything about It Works yet? I've been learning about all the products and saw a few products I know you would love. To get my business started, I want to give 4 friends and family these products at my price, which is 40% off. This is so I can get some testimonies and have some people try out the products. There are over 40 products that range from $23 to $69, so many great options. Would you be interested in helping me out and getting a great deal? And that's something you would message them or talk to them about if you wanted to. The third step to getting your 4 loyal customers, there's a Facebook product tester post, and it looks like this. It's really great. Hey, friends and family, I'm so close to a huge deal goal with my business. Because I'm so close, I'm going to offer 3 more people, just 3 more to get the It Works products at my price, which is 40% off. All you do is pick one of the 40 products that range from this and use it for 3 months and give me a testimony or a post about it using it on Facebook. I'm even going to throw in a $10 credit for helping me hit my goal. I'm looking for a 3-month testimony for these things. And notice we didn't list every product. We said someone who wants to tighten, tone, and loosen their skin, someone who wants to eat healthy and get rid of cravings, someone's looking to grow their hair out, and someone wanting more energy. Message me right away if you'd like to get a great deal on any of the following products to help with these. We didn't name the products, we named the results you can get from the products, because that's what people want to connect with. And when they message you or you message them because they're interested, say this, you know, hey, so-and-so, hey, Monica. So the product for that is our greens. It's amazing. Typically it's $45 for a month supply, but with the deal it's only $33 for doing the 3-month testimony. It's a great deal. It'll come right to your house. You're the last person I can give this deal to, so you made it just in time. Would you like to do this? She put exclusivity on it, and she also put a time limit on it. So that's really going to get that customer to jump on the deal, which is pretty cool. And that product tester post is amazing. Don't do it every day, obviously, but it works for when you need it. 4th step to getting your 4 customers, your wrap party or launch party. Get on that. Get that launch party going before you even get your wraps if you can. Your upline should be able to get a hold of some wraps for you if they're signing you up. Upline is the person who sponsored you. And their uplines will go ahead and help them out with wraps if they can't help you with them. And it'll work out for you. So just get that launch party going. Don't worry about when your wraps are going to get there. Like I said, if you get all this done in your first 5 days, like, you are set. Get referrals from the people who are signing up with you, or if somebody's like, nah, you know, I don't know if it's for me right now, get a referral from them. Ask if they know anybody. It never hurts to ask if they know anybody. If during any of this promoting someone says they don't have the money right now, ask them if they have a payday, and tell them you'll follow up with them on the payday. Set a time and a date and be your word. Follow up with them because they're going to sign up with you. If they tell you they're waiting on the payday, if you follow up with them, they'll be their word too. So things to never say when talking to potentials. Don't ever say, okay, let me know. Here's my website. Just let me know. Auto ship or commitment, okay? Nobody likes auto ships. You can just say it's our loyal customer program. You buy 1 product a month for 3 months, okay? If they ask you if it's an auto ship directly, you can say yes. Don't ever say let me know. Actually set a date and time with them. If they say, you know, I don't know, I got to wait for my payday, don't say, okay, well, let me know. Say, all right, when's your payday? I'd love to follow up with you when you're ready. You know, and never say, here's my website, just let me know. Say, hey, you know, how about I call you tomorrow and we can talk about it. Okay? And then nobody likes the word commitment, except for marriage, right? Commitment's great. But never say commitment because you don't want them to feel like they're committed to doing anything. You can just say they're going to become a loyal customer for life. So they'll buy their 1 product a month for 3 months and they're a customer for life and they gain all these awesome perks. Always message people who comment on your post. Don't comment back in the answers. A lot of people post stuff, and it causes a lot of mysteriousness, and people start commenting and liking the post like crazy and asking questions. And the biggest mistake we see distributors make is they answer the questions right in the post. Instead, just answer that person and tag them and say, hey, I'll PM you or I'll personally message you, and then personally message them the answer, because then it lets other people who have that same question still have to ask you so you know they were interested. Let's talk about growing your network. Why grow your network if you're new? You can't really rely on your friends and family forever, let's be honest. For the ones you can rely on, are they going to go far? Maybe, maybe not. But they do eventually run out because you only have so much family and friends before you have to make more. Sometimes friends and family can be tough on you. Okay, so I was really tough on Rachel when she first started out. You know, I told her it wasn't going to work. I told her network marketing was stupid. I'm going to take a drink of water. Hold on. So I told her network marketing was stupid and it wasn't going to work. I was really tough on her with it. To allow your business to continue to grow is another reason. Because you're eventually going to hit your cap of your network, whether it's a huge one or a small one, you will hit that cap if you don't continue to grow and make it bigger and meet more people. And it also allows you to find the people you're meant to help, because you don't necessarily know who's going to make the difference in your business right now. You'll meet them eventually. All the top leaders in Rachel and I's business right now, we did not know before we joined It Works. We met them through It Works through other people, so that's a really cool thing. Ways to grow your network. Use Facebook groups. They're amazing. There's tons of them out there on all kinds of things. There's knitting groups, paintball groups, horse racing groups, horse boarding groups, swimming groups, hiking groups, biker groups, whatever you want. You can join whatever you want. Even if you're not interested in it, go join it and see what it's all about. Don't go into the group, though, and start posting about your business right away. Go into the group and participate in what they're doing, and then eventually when you feel safe enough and you want to bring it up or something, you can bring it up, but bring it up very nonchalantly, very low-key. Another site is meetup.com. It's a great website for network marketers, people just looking to make new friends. Me and Rachel have our own group on there. We invite people out, and we host a lot of really fun things that we do to meet new people. And it's worked out really well for us in finding people to join our business or become customers. And we don't push them at all. We make friends with them first, and as they see what we do, they start to like it and they start to ask more questions. Your mutual friends list, you can access that on Facebook. It shows all your mutual friends with other people. Go friend those people, not too many at once. You have a Facebook jail. But you can friend those people a little bit at a time, message them, say hi, things like that. Social activities, you know, Polynesian festivals, whatever kind of festivals you can find in your local area, social activities, go to those. They're great. Mommy playdates, you know, schedule mommy playdates with women in your neighborhood. Most neighborhoods nowadays have like a mommy neighborhood group. I don't know why, but they do. Go get in those groups, talk to these moms, get together. Neighborhood functions, block parties, whatever it is your neighborhood does, neighborhood watch, if you get to get into that because it's the only one you have or something. Get in that and connect with people. That's how you network. Hobbies and activities, like I said, all those groups, different hobbies you can get into are great. And then blitzing, okay? Blitzing's not a salesy thing. Go make friends with people and give them your blitz card as you're talking to them, you know, near the end of the conversation. That's a great way to go out and meet new people. Networking online, post topics and questions often that build trust and memory of you. Answer and comment on posts often. Me and Rachel keep a running list of all the people that we want in our business as customers or distributors, and it's like a list we can click on to see everything they're posting about. We go through and like and comment on all their stuff almost every day. It really builds rapport with them and a connection with you, so you're a trustable person. They kind of know who you are, and they know you care more about them than just to sell. So that's really good. Compliment other people, you know, go post on their stuff. Find relatable platforms with others, you know, if you're both in like the same neighborhood moms group, or if you both like knitting, things like that, you can talk about that. Never make ads, like I talked about with what's the word I'm looking for? The branding, those are really addy posts. Like, don't make ads, they just don't work out, okay? They're just not good, they're not good for anybody. Make friends. So never make ads, make friends, okay? Networking in person. Don't bring up your business. Like I said here, so don't bring up our business unless we're asked about it. And we keep it really short. We say we run a really successful networking or home-based business, however it comes out. Usually we say we run a successful business from home. And usually that'll spark more questions, but we keep it really brief and get right back to them, okay? And there you go. Talk about them. Find relating things between you and others. Create a friendship just like you would as if you weren't even in It Works. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. And add them to Facebook. Let your Facebook do the talking about the business, because then when they come back and become stronger friends with you, they're eventually going to ask about it. Some events, again, we'll get kind of touched on this, should have been the last one, but Some events are fine to wear your It gear to. Others, do not wear your It gear to, okay? If you're going to meet with a mommy group for the first time, probably wear street clothes. Maybe the second time you go around, you can wear your It gear and tell them, hey, I just came from a party or something, sorry. And kind of let them ask you questions as you go along, that kind of thing. But don't do it the first time every time to every group you go to. Using the It products, this is huge. There's a lot of benefits from using the products because when you use them, not only are you going to benefit health-wise, but you're going to benefit because you're able to actually talk about and relate to the products with other people. And that's really, really an awesome connection to have. Build your testimony in the products, create passion for the products. Because as you're building your testimony, you're going to learn to love the products in your own way. And when you talk about that product that you love, it's going to come across a whole lot different than somebody who's never used it before. I can't talk about the Estro Rhythm in ways that, you know, somebody going through menopause will be able to talk about Estro Rhythm because it doesn't mean a whole lot to me like it does for them. Use the product consistently. That's one of the biggest things because if you're not using it consistently, it's not going to work for you like it should. So use them consistently. Take pictures when you're using the products. I don't care if you don't think it's going to show up or not. Take a picture because you'll be really surprised at what happens when you use healthy products that change your body. Let people see you using the products. You know, don't just pop the pills in the morning and run off in the morning. Take a picture of yourself pulling all the pill bottles out or dumping them on the counter or holding them in your hand with your water, whatever you got to do. Show people that you're using the products. Like Rachel had that post about her wrapping. That's great. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's get right into eSuite. So a lot of you that are new don't really know what to do with this thing. It's big and confusing. It's lots of stuff. So this is your eSuite. It costs you $21 a month. It's totally worth it because it's going to give you access to all these little icons right here, plus more, like the It store and all that. But for $21 a month, we're going to go over what you get with that, and it's really amazing. So let's get right into it. I think she skipped the first one. She skipped the first two, I think. I don't know. We'll go back if she did. So the first one that I want to talk about is the reports one. It looks like a little bar graph there. Under reports, our favorite ones to use are Organization Explorer or Tree Viewer. Organization Explorer lets you find people and their addresses and all that anywhere in your organization really quickly by typing in their name. The Tree Viewer lets you see your people by level, where they're at, who they're under, all that kind of thing, customers, distributors, everybody. But it gives you a little less information. So we really like the reports. And then you can get reports for everything from CADs to fast starts to everything. Volume by leg, you can go play with that. The next one on there is orders. Under the orders in your eSuite, you can browse the products, create an order, check out using the My Cart, see what orders you've made in your history. You can check on your loyal customer orders and see what's going on there. Applicator rewards is what you're seeing here. Step 1, you can choose which one you're getting. You can see here that I have 1 reward on my page. You can enroll a new customer right from that tab as well, or you can go back to the dashboard. Okay. Under documents, this is everything you can think of. I'm not going to go through all of it. There's advertising stuff. There's comp plans, rules, regulations, policies, and procedures. Just all kinds of crazy stuff. Information on the bonuses. Go through it at some point, you know, a little bit here and there, and just read everything you can in there so you know what's available to you. Then you have your settings tab. This is where you can go in, change your billing profiles, your logins, your website. That's your name of your website and all. You can see you can change that there. You can go ahead and put your social networking websites in there so that they actually appear on your It Works Global eSuite page. Like when people go to your website, they'll see how to connect with you on Facebook and YouTube. You can set up notifications, subscriptions, billing histories. You can check that out. Commission payment methods, set up how you're getting paid right there. A lot of people have that question. And then you got 1099 forms. That's really important because that's how you pay your taxes. They used to send them out. Now they send them out electronically through there, and that's really great. Okay. And then we have support. Support is huge, okay? So for you guys, you get there and it looks just like this. You'll press create a new ticket. You press the OK on the things that pop up. And then when you get in here, you select the from. Well, the from's going to be you, obviously. So you select the category, whether it's auto ship, you can do that. Subcategories say, you know, change, cancel, whatever it is you're doing. And then you can put an order ID if you have one for an order. Subject would be like cancel auto ship, and the message, hey, this loyal customer wants to cancel their auto ship. I'd put the ID number for the customer and their, you know, account information or whatever I can give them. And then you'll press create ticket, and customer service is really quick here. They'll actually come in, they'll answer the ticket, and it'll actually pop up in your closed ticket section, which is pretty cool. And you can go see what they said because there will be a reply, and if you need to, you can reopen the ticket and send a new one, or submit a new ticket and include the old ticket number. It's really great. If you can't get support there, go through your upline, and they can get you support elsewhere as well. There's also a customer service phone number located on your website. So there's a commissions tab as well. I thought she skipped this, but she didn't. You can go here and you can actually see your monthly commissions, what you made in the past, your weekly commissions for your fast start bonuses and things like that. You can check your volumes. You can see what you're giving. The Gives Back foundation contribution is really huge. That's your chance to be able to donate back to the company and give back into different things that the company is really sponsoring and going through. You can do like I think it's $1, $2, or $5 or something like that. You can go check it out. But that's really important, and that's really cool to look at. Charting to Ruby. Let's go over this. So I did post a video the other day that showed me charting to Ruby and why that was really important. I think I posted it in the Destination Double Diamond, not in the new group though. So we'll kind of go over that. So charting to Ruby is actually pretty easy. It's the first step you want to do because you have 60 days to do it to get a $500 bonus. So let's talk about it. This is you. Okay, you're the Ruby, right? Because you want to get there. So you have to have either 150 in personal bonus volume. That's your sales and your customers' purchases, or your sales to your customers. That would be their purchases, or whatever you're buying. That can equal 150. We'll talk about what bonus volume is in a minute. Or running an 80 BV auto ship. Okay. There we go. BV, that shows bonus volume example. So like the wraps are $59, but they're only worth 54 BV. It's a point to dollar value. It's usually 1-to-1, but on some things it's a little less. PBV is your personal bonus volume. It's your orders and your customers only. And then GV is your group volume. That's your orders, your customers' orders, your team's orders, and their teams and customers' orders. So it's basically everybody on GV. Okay? Ruby is the basis of all ranks in this company, so you need to know how to build Rubies. So as you're moving along, you're completing your steps of success. You got your 4 customers, so you get your fast starts off the 2, and then you enroll a distributor. Now that distributor needs to have either 150 personal bonus volume or an auto ship of 80 BV running, and then you sign another distributor and another one. These ones only have to have 400 GV in sales between them and their whole team, okay? Now, this one that's green here is going to be your executive. That person will have 2 people under them that they've enrolled for themselves or you've enrolled and placed there. Either way, usually they'll enroll them if you're working your business right. That is a Ruby right there, and that's how you build it. So the 2 below the executive that popped up, that's these 2 here. Those ones are going to be the last priority on your list. Get your first 3, then work with your distributors, all 3 of these, to see who can get their 2 first. So, self-development and great books. Let's talk about that. These are the top 10 books me and Rachel love. They're really great books. They're going to really send you flying in your business because they're going to give you the know-how and the tools. The more tools you can put in your toolbox in network marketing to use when talking to people or when you're trying to inspire your teams and things like that, the better off you're going to be. So these are some of the books. You can either snap a picture with your phone, write them down, or go back and watch the video again. But GoPro is really great. Rock Your Network Marketing Business. Go for No. That's a really good one. I liked it. Your first year in network marketing is really great. Sets you up for success. Icebreakers are awesome to get to know how to talk to people. The Millionaire Within helps you unlock your potential. Start with why. That's huge. If you were on here for the training right before this, we talked about your why and how important that is in your business because you aren't going anywhere without it. The Compound Effect is really great. That talks about why network marketing is so great and why residual income actually works and some other things along with it. Beach Money is really great, and then Network Marketing for Facebook. That's my favorite one. It teaches you things you wouldn't even know Facebook did, even in your best day. You wouldn't know until you read this book and you're like, I can do that? It's really cool. So blitzing tips. Let's talk about some. Oh, I guess she didn't do that. So here's some blitzing tips for you guys. When you go out blitzing, it sucks just to walk and be like, have you heard of that crazy rap thing? Have you heard of that crazy rap thing? Don't do that. Go say hi to somebody. Practice saying hi to people. Asking them how their day is going, asking them what they're up to for that day. However you get the conversation started, get a conversation started, and then give them a card at the end of the conversation, not at the very end, but at the end of the personal conversation. Once they ask what you do or how you're doing or what you're up to that day, you can bring your Blitz card and be like, hey, I'm actually out telling people about what I'm doing. Or I do at work, so have you ever heard of it before? And give them a card and let them answer you. So that's really the best blitzing tip you can get. It makes it really easy for you. Some regular tips, decide now. You need to know that now is your time. If you wait for a year and then you start back up with it works, you're going to be wishing you would have started up now because in a year from now, you could easily be Ambassador Diamond if you want to be. So decide now that you're going to give 100% and just go for it. Find your why you're doing this, what you're doing it for, and just go now. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You need to plan out your month, you need to plan out your weeks, you plan out your days, know what your goals are, and set a plan in motion to reach those goals. Because if you don't do that, you won't achieve them. Remember, we're in the relationship business, not salesmen. We're not car salesmen. We're in the business of creating relationships, friendships with people, and actually caring about people, because people are real things and they do make you money in this business, but they're not just a box. Always make it about others and what the business or products can do for them and what you can offer them. Don't ask them for what they can do for you, because they don't care about doing anything for you. They want to know what you're going to do for them. That's really important. Know that everyone will have struggles. They're all going to have roadblocks. Those who make it are the ones that learn how to adapt and work through their issues faster. And I'll tell you, your why is really important in that. It's going to help you get around a lot of those struggles and roadblocks, but there's still going to be a lot of adapting to do as well. If 2 to 3 out of every 4 people you talk to about the products aren't signing, it's because of what you're either saying or not saying. Take it from us. Get help from your sponsor or whatever leader it is you look up to. Contact them, because it's what you're saying always. Even when you tell me you're saying what your leader recommends, experience doesn't matter in this area. It really doesn't. You know, because you could be thinking you're saying the right thing, but to somebody else reading what you're saying, they're like, no, that doesn't. I'm not getting what you think you're saying out of this. It could be a totally different feeling from what you expected. So, you know, forward the screenshots to your leader. Ask him for advice. It's a really easy fix. Do not let it ruin any more potentials by thinking that you're just going to figure it out on your own. You know, we're happy to help you reevaluate or reword an answer or, you know, a post in every which way that you can. Don't overdo social media, okay? It's not all about social media. You can make a lot of business on social media, but you need to get out there and connect with people. People are real things. Get out there and talk to people. Build those social skills. Build your business that way and show them you're a real person. Plug in. Get on these webinars. Get on these trainings. Get to the events. We have wrap parties. Get your people to these wrap parties so we can talk to them. It's not only good for you to have them hear from an ambassador, a presidential, triple diamond, these top leaders, but it's also training for you, because you get to see how we talk to people, and that's really great too. While business is slow, work on yourself. Self-development is huge. If you're not developing yourself, you're going to hit a brick wall. You're going to hit a point in which you don't have any more tools in your toolbox to propel you any further. You need to constantly develop yourself. Affirmations, those are huge. You can ask Triple Diamond Dana Dash all about these one day if you want to. You should all get on there and message her and ask her all about affirmations. It'll be great. She'll love it. Don't be surprised if you get a big group message back to all of you. But affirmations are great. You know, get up every day and say, I am an ambassador. I am making a ton of money. I am achieving my dreams. Don't sit around and say, I don't know, I think I'd like to, or I think I will, or I hope. That doesn't get you there. You are. Say, I am at the beginning of every sentence, and you will get there, okay? That's got a lot more power than you think it does. Remember what you do have, okay? Remember what you do have. Don't concentrate on what's not there. There's so many people that I'm not diamond yet, but they're like a freaking emerald making $1,200. Focus on what you have, because if you focus on what's not there, you're going to get stuck. Plain and simple, that's where I'll leave it. Get a GoDaddy, period, okay? GoDaddy.com, create a URL, mine and Rachel's. We have workatnewkirk.com. This is going to allow you to post your website on Facebook and other social media that is blocked, the myitworks.com link. Make sure that when you create this link or buy it or whatever you do, that you go on Google and search GoDaddy coupons and get it for 99 cents and don't pay the $10 or whatever they want you to pay for it. Get it for 99 cents and then get onto their website, and if you know how to do it yourself, forward the link, your myitworks.com link, whatever your website is, to your other website. So ours is workatnewkirk.com. When they type in workatnewkirk.com, it goes to raphappens.myitworks.com. And they can get on there and do that, but you also need to mask it. After you mask it, wait 24 hours before you post it on Facebook, or it's going to flag that site, okay? So if you buy one, you can also call GoDaddy, and they'll do it for you over the phone for free, but you have to buy it first, and they'll go ahead and do that for you. So that's a really great way to do it, too. Thanks for joining us on this webinar. I didn't want to steal too much of your time. So if you're live right now and a new DT in your first 2 months on the webinar, you have your chance at winning a pack of Blitz cards for free by answering this question. Now, the question isn't going to be posted in the groups, but it is going to have a post in there that says to answer the question from the webinar. So, what are the 4 types of parties I talked about during this webinar? The first, there will be a status to post the answer in the comments. Post your answer in the comments, because that's what we're going to be looking for. So, first 3 correct answers in the Elite Newbie to Ruby group event. So you have to go to the Newbie to Ruby group, then events, and then find it in there for this webinar. And then the first 2 on the post inside of the personally enrolled group that me and Rachel own on the event are going to be the winners. So 5 total winners, 3 in the Newbie to Ruby events page, 2 in the person enrolled page will win a pack of Blitz cards, and that's going to be going right now. It was great having you guys all on here. I really appreciate you guys getting on. It was awesome having you. So we're going to go ahead and shut off the webinar. I'll get the post up for you guys. Post away. Let us know what you loved. Let us know what you didn't like. We love criticism on this stuff so that we can make it better and more applicable for you guys. We love you guys. Get out there and keep on rapping, okay? Have a great 4th of July.